Hello, and as promised, I had an opportunity to go and see the extended cut of Spider-Man Far From Home. And one of the biggest questions I know probably on most people's mind is, what makes it an extended cut? Well, there's one scene that they added. Actually, it's two scenes. One has to do with Peter Parker going to get his passport for the trip that's in the movie. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. And the second thing has to do with something that's bugged me ever since I saw the movie. One of the things that happened in the trailer for the movie was some interaction with some police officers. And it was kind of funny and what happened and so forth. For some reason, when the movie came out, it was not in the movie, but it is in this extended cut. So, is this a cash grab on the part of Sony? I'd say probably yes. Why? Because if you're in watching the news at all about movies and so forth, you know that Sony and Marvel are at odds with each other concerning the rights to Spider-Man. Years ago, Marvel, before they knew that they had what they had in their hands with the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe, sold the rights of Spider-Man to Sony. And what's happened for the last couple of movies, this one included, is that Sony and Marvel have had an agreement on the use of Spider-Man both in the Sony movies as well as, of course, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is why you saw Spider-Man in movies like Captain America Civil War, Avengers Infinity War, and, of course, Avengers Endgame. Well, they've reached some type of impasse in terms of working together in the future. So as a result, you may not see Spider-Man in the Marvel Cinematic Universe anymore. So it's sad, really. It's frustrating as a fan. And so, I think that this movie coming out is a cash grab. It does add a little bit to it. Should you go see it? All right. So, I saw this happen, with Avengers. They did a re-release of it, if you will, with some additional content. And now they're doing it with Spider-Man. I think the new normal that you can expect is that when movies like this come out, that, it used to be a time when I saw a movie like this, I'd wait a couple weeks and go see it again. Well, now it may make sense to go see the movie when it comes out and be all part of the opening excitement and so forth. But then instead of just going back a couple weeks, give it a little bit more time. And that way when you go see it again, you're seeing the extended cut, so you don't end up seeing the movie 3 times as I did. So that's my advice to you. If you're thinking about going to see it again, I'd recommend it. For the 7 minutes or so that they've added to it, you'll get it in the DVD. So it wouldn't make or break, but it did solve this nagging thing about a scene that was in the trailer for the first version of the movie that was not in the second one. Well, that was not in the movie, but it is in this second one. So all that being said, in terms of a success tip that came from the movie, if you saw the movie and you saw a previous review that I did for it, the success tip is still the same. Know who you are, know your identity, and know the difference that you can make. You might think that in going towards your goals and dreams, who are you to have those dreams? Who are you to, you might compare yourself to other people and say, well, this person has this going on more than I do, and that person, and so forth and so on. Well, guess what? You have that ability too. And the fact that you have that dream is an indicator that you were meant to go after it and have it. So do so. Don't look down on yourself. Move forward towards your goals and dreams. And that's the success tip from the movie. Now, with all Marvel movies, you know that you need to stay past the credits. There's a couple of scenes. Like I said, they didn't add anything to this. But if you haven't seen the movie yet, there is a need to stay until the house lights go on, because there's a mid-credit scene as well as a scene at the very end of the movie. So with that being said, as always, if you'd like to know the top 5 movies, in my opinion, that are at their multiplex right now, that are not R-rated, but PG-13 or below, inbox me and I will send you my current top 5. Of course, it changes as movies come out, but I'll send you the top 5 of my recommendations so that you're making the best use of your movie spending dollars. So that being said, hope you're having a beautiful day. It's beautiful here in Columbus, Ohio, and Of course, our thoughts and prayers go out to the folks who are dealing with more adverse weather out there. So anyway, have a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye now.